personal life. The Lord is speaking to us about bringing back the glory. And anytime that you are bringing something back, it is an indication that something has been left.
Yes.
Something has been lost. In some instances, something has been stolen. The dictionary says to return, when you're bringing something back, you're returning to the point of consciousness for something that is maybe forgotten. Or in some cases, it was never learned. It was never discovered. Why are we bringing back the glory? Romans 3:23 gives us a clue, because all have sinned and come short of the glory of God. I don't need to know your business. You don't need to know mine. I don't need to know your resume. You don't need to know mine. The Bible has already made it clear that all have sinned and come short of the glory of God. I don't care if you're a man. I don't care if you're a woman. Makes no never mind if you're black, white, pink, or purple. All of us have sinned and come short of the glory of God. In other words, we've lost something. Something was taken from us. Something was stolen from us. Something we left. And we needed to be brought back to consciousness. We need a revelation of who God is today. We need fresh fire. Somebody say fresh fire.
Yes.
We need fresh oil in our life.
Yes,
we need
Lord.
God to do it again. Somebody say do it again.
Do it again.
That's called revival. Every now and then you just need your soul to be revived.
Hallelujah.
You've been through this, that, and the other, and you're frustrated, you may be upset, and you need God to revive you. Somebody say, God, revive me today. Speak to my heart, Holy Spirit. Give me a word that will bring forth life, and that more abundantly. Somebody say, revive me. I've been stressed out, I've been angry, I've been meaner and madder than a junkyard dog. But God, if you would just touch my spirit and revive me today. Revive my mind, revive my spirit, revive my soul. I need you as the deer that pants after the water brook. Somebody say, revive me. So many times that you're bringing back the glory. Glory in the Hebrew is a word called kabod. Somebody say kabod. And kabod is heavy in weight. And this word is derived from a root word calling heavy. It's something heavy that when you're talking about glory, it's talking about getting into the atmosphere for something that's heavy, which comes from another root word called rich. So the ancient Hebrews back in the day, when somebody was rich or affluent, they would say they was heavy. Or as we say, loaded. That individual was loaded with a lot of money, man. You know, y'all know my slang is you got it going on. You're balling and shot calling. You ball shot calling is what you are. But when you are in the ancient Hebrews, it would be something that was heavy. Something that was heavy. And God's glory is weightiness. When you're coming to the service, our service should be full of His anointing and His glory. There should be a weight of His glory in our service. And this weight is, it gets in our service for healing and for deliverance. This is one of the reasons why I'm constantly, or the ministers are constantly encouraging you to get into the praise and get into the worship, because we want the Shekinah glory to fill this temple. We want the weight. Somebody say weight. We want the weight of God to be in this place. And God's glory is God's weightiness. And His weight is superabundance. It's abundance in prosperity. It's abundance in might. It's abundance in His beauty. It's abundance in His majesty. It's abundance in His justice. And He deserves all the praise because of His weightiness, because of His glory. Somebody say glory to God. He's deserving of all the praise and all the honor, and the exaltation is due His name. Hallelujah. To the house of the Lord. You're not sitting back looking and spectating. No, you get into the worship of the Lord. You come to give Him praise. So lift up your hands right now in the temple and just begin to worship the Lord from the fruit of your lips, because He's worthy of the honor. He's worthy of the praise. He's worthy of the thanksgiving. I will bless the Lord at all times. we invite into our presence. Somebody say, Father, sit on me. He said he inhabits the praises of his people. In other words, when you praise him, he will sit in the midst of you. Imagine God and the angels, just because you're praising, will sit in the midst of us. If God sits in the midst of us, that means his presence is going to be felt all the way to Prospect, all the way to the mountains, all the way to Knoxville, quite frankly, all the way to Granville. God, I'm telling you, when God's weightiness gets into a house, that means bread is coming. That means water is coming. And if you believe on him as the scripture has said, then out of your belly shall flow rivers of living water. My God, I just felt that. Somebody say, send your bread, Lord. I need to eat today. I need to eat manna from heaven. Oh, even me, let some drops fall on me. Oh, God, somebody say abundance. So when we start saying that God has a plan, you have to understand some things about God, that he is a planner and he operates in pattern. He's omniscient God. That means he's all-knowing. He knows everything. Can you imagine? He knows absolutely everything, and he operates in plans and operates in patterns. In Jeremiah 29 and 11, the King James Version says, I know the thoughts that I have towards you. You are not an afterthought. Hallelujah. He's not trying to figure out what he's going to do with you. He's not saying, oh, you showed up today, I'm just going to see how I'm going to handle this individual's life. No, he said, I already know the thoughts that I have towards you. He said, you are already predetermined. I already know how I'm going to work out your life. I already know the direction that you are going. Somebody shout hallelujah. Hallelujah. And then Jeremiah 29 and 11 in the NIV, it says, I know the plans I have towards you. Oh God, he is already planned out your life. God's not trying to figure out your life. He's not trying to come up with something. He says, I already know the plans that I have. While you trying to figure it out, he done already worked it out. While you are talking to him about your situation, he already got the answer. Well, he said, I know the plans. Oh my goodness, that's something to give God praise about, because he already got my life planned out. And the thoughts that he has towards me are thoughts of peace and not of evil, that for me to have an expected end. Somebody shout hallelujah. So in other words, even though we make mistakes, he still knows the plan. Even though we have the ups and downs, he still knows the plan. We may go too far to the left or too far to the right, but he's a God of balance. He knows how to balance your life out. When you say I'm going the way I want to go, when you even in your plan, he done already marked that territory too, and you still gonna end up back in the plan of God. Lord, you can mess up. I'm just gonna leave church, and while you leaving church, he marching you right on back to church, because the thoughts and plans that he has towards you, the steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord, and he delights in his way. Mario, I was at the juke joint party, and he was still marching me right into his will. I tried to get away. I tried to do my thing. I tried to say, oh, ain't nothing to it. But I found myself right back in the plan of God. Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, God got a plan for your life. Oh, he got a plan. And I got something else to tell you. Everything gonna be all right. And you're gonna end up right in the purposes of God. Everything gonna work out for you. You may be crying right now, but weeping may endure for a night. But joy is coming in the morning. So wipe your weary tapped me in the palm of his hand. And he said, I got a plan. And the only thing you got to do is surrender your plan to my plan. And everything gonna work out. That was enough of you getting in your car this morning. For me to tell you today that God got a plan for your life. You need to give God praise. He's so planned you out. You didn't even see yourself here 2, 3 years, 4 years ago. You were gonna be in Peoria Heights at 1208 East Duryea. 4 years ago, I would have smacked you in the face and laughed you up under a bench talking about I'm moving to Peoria. But God